Итак, друзья, привет! И это 14-й выпуск Genshin Impact, аккаунт без доната. Мы продолжаем проходить квесты. И сейчас мы будем возвращаться к постоялому двору, получается, да? Чтобы завершить цепочку квестов и перейти на второй уровень мира, потому что у меня уже пошел, ну, скажем так, по опыту перефарм, и мне нужно повышать опыт приключений, чтобы фармить более крутые данжи, получать более качественные артефакты и прочее. Поэтому мы сейчас туда прыгаем. Ой-ой-ой. Ну ладно. Да, красиво, я тоже так думаю.
To the blind, everything may not be as it appears.
Что за хрен?
A sigil of permission? You came prepared. Though this only prevents me from hurting you myself, doesn't stop you from getting hurt in other ways. Too much contact with our world is breaking the rules. Mortal souls are not as robust as those of Adepti, nor can your blood carry this level of adeptal energy. It's for your own good. Leave. Now.
Какой грубиян. Дай ему поджопник. Угу. Спросите жену. Она внизу, что ли? А, да, она внизу, вот она. Давай-ка поговорим с тобой. Об адепте. Да, познакомились. Грубиян страшный.
Oh yes, the Adepti are very hard to come by. When the Geo Archon built Liyue, he brought, but most of them only know how to protect Liyue by fighting. So for many millennia, it has instead been humans who have led.
You really know a lot, huh?
It's anyway. Seeing as you have the favor of the Adepti, well, if you want to know my
good mood. Can't really imagine what a good.
Will be. Come to think of it, how about this? You go see the chef for a bowl of almond tofu and a plate of whatever it is you're best at. Almond tofu is one of the few human foods Xiao likes.
Up to us, eh? What do you think you're the... Wow! Never heard of that, but...
Давай попробуем. Так, приготовьте салат. Ну, сейчас приготовим. Миндальный тофу. Так. Нет, я не хочу садиться. Я хочу собрать все барахло здесь. Фига себе капуста. Так. Изучить. Так, и где он? Блинчики, блинчики, паста. Так, это что? Миндаль. Лавки UA. Нам точно надо это готовить, да? Так, а какой салат? Вечная доготовка. Вкусный и питательный салат. А, вот. У нас есть. Ну, еще разок. Штук 5 сейчас сделаем. Так, это 3, 4, 5. Вдруг он еще захочет жрануть. Так, поговорите с поваром. Да, давай поговорим. Где он там? Лучше висел.
Whoa, this chef.
I see. If it's but my heart's not
And why?
a fencer's hand must be steady. But my hands, because a travel, and then just now, in the kitchen,
This chef looks so.
I keep thinking.
All right, in the name of high quality.
Направляйтесь на кухню. Направляемся на кухню.
Doesn't
Так.
seem.
Да-да-да. Можно не материться.
What? How could?
Okay, so he's useless. Forget it. Let's just go.
Давай же вернемся.
Scared of something so.
You don't seem that afraid of ghosts.
Gods and ghosts. I've seen it.
Come to think of it, others do.
Shh. Say any more and you'll be divulging. Right. Best, not that I'm ordering you around. It's like the Adeptus said. Mortals, so as not to be harmed when dealing with the Adepti, you can start by practicing with that
Сперва
ghost.
потренироваться на привидении. Так и сделаем.
There is a calligraphy painting in the inn known as the Witness Sigil.
Ага,
It's been in circulation for
внимательно.
over 1,000 years.
Так,
Once you
советуем
have, look
взглянуть.
for a place outside where you can see the exact.
Ну, хорошо. Изучите картину. Пошли изучать картину. Ниже. Выше. Чего? А, вот эта картина. Так, и что? Куда он нас ведет? На улицу? Ну ладно. Так, нашел. И что? Дальше.
Go, Barbara, go.
Как? Ну сделай нормальную навигацию. Ну зачем вот это придумывать? Что за хрень? Где искать? А. Ну. Так, и что? дальше. Вот оно.
Quick, you grab her.
Лови ее за жопу.
We have to follow her. If it's as the boss lady said, she won't disappear like last time.
За ней, что ли, бежать? Ну ладно, побежали за ней. Под мостом, наверное, да? Это есть.
Go, Barbara, go.
Бежим, бежим. Так, и дальше. Ага. И еще теперь подраться с ним надо будет, да?
It's not possessed.
Все, что ли?
Silly churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Haunting things isn't nice. Chilly churl, frilly churl. Now listen here, young lady. Oh, okay. Dusky Ming won't tease the travelers at the inn anymore. Next time, you can come play with Dusky Ming. If you don't come and play, Dusky Ming will come find you.
Звучит очень зловеще. Очень зловеще. Почти как угроза. Так. Вниз, что ли?
What?
Так.
I am in your debt. Please, wait a moment. I'll...
Так, ну давай.
My hands are...
Спасибо тебе, чувачок. Так. На варенье надо сахар. А нету, да, у меня этого тростникового. Ну ладно, бог с ним. Так. Сюда, что ли? А, вот ты где. Ну.
You two.
Wait, don't go disappearing.
What's this?
It's your favorite almond tofu, as well as this Quick, tell him everything before he...
Rex Lapis. I can't imagine it. Though times have changed, the ruling Qixing. Just what role have they played in this? I will seek Mooncarver, Mountain Shaper, and Cloud Retainer. It is time they too made their decisions. Adepti do not turn on their response. I have my reasons to not want to be tainted by the Our god is the god of contracts.
Wait, Paimon still has... That... Dusky Ming...
When conquering demons, on occasion, You can come across spirits who have never heard any. So I asked the innkeeper and the boss if they could keep her here for a time.
So really, Wang Shuin was looking after her.
Угу. Так. Угу. Так, и что теперь? Давай, куда нам бежать? Ага, сюда, да? Ну ладно. Да, не ищем легких путей, как обычно. Ой, что-то тут с навигацией в этой игре прям беда. Иногда заводят хуже, чем Яндекс Навигатор, блин. Неужели нет попроще? Так, опять ты.
You finally returned.
Да, ну все ништяк прошло.
I see. Huh. Moon Carver, Mountain Shaper. Some of these names have never come up in the intel the Fatui gets hold of. As a returning gift, I too have info regarding
Давай,
the
давай,
passing.
делись.
The Liu, they've announced that, as the true killer has not yet been found, they are not allowing anyone to pay their. They've even gone so far as to try and cut off information. But with the right of dissension and all,
Exuvia?
it's common knowledge in Liyue that Rex Lapis is the Geo Archon is also the god of contracts, the mighty and illuminated adepti of today. All signed contracts.
Guess that explains why they're all so focused.
Naturally, they both have the if the ruling Qixing became unable to perform their duty properly, the adepti, the Geo Archon spirit has risen. So why would the Qixing hide his vessel? Truly suspicious.
Oh, right! He's the whole if the Liyue Qixing has locked up Exuvia, then our quest to find the seven is.
Oh, you're trying to find the seven? And just why might that be, pray tell? A knight that gets duped by the Fatui would really be no. But I can help you with that. Give me some time. Time to find someone. Someone who can help you break through this. Truly fascinating. If you want to be around to see it all come crashing down, best you stay alive until we next meet. Yeah?
Хорошее прощание, чувак, спасибо. Ты прям очень... Так, подземелье мастерства. Так. Продолжение следует. А чё же не повышается-то уровень приключений? Спрятали тело Гео Архонта. Ну, ладно. Так. Подождать, да? Давай подождем. Где у нас часы? Вот часы. Давай. Вот так. Подождали. Так. Ну я же подождал. Или я не совсем то подождал. Вот так, может быть, сделать? Подождал?
Sometimes the law is compatible with human nature, but sometimes the two conflict.
что-то надо там куда-то отнести.
Welcome, friend of child, and congratulations on the first day of your illustrious career with the Fatui. You sound remarkably sure of yourself. Remember, we are mere mortals. Our ideas are fluid like water. But back to the matter at hand. Child tells me that he...
What agreement? Oh, the...
Correct. Child promised he would find someone to break the stalemate.
Надеюсь, человек,
And the
который сможет
harbingers do not
сдвинуть
break their
с
promises
мертвой
lightly.
точки, предвестники.
Where is that guy anyway?
Так,
Child
идем
is currently at
сейчас
Leoli
в
Pavilion.
лазурном павильоне.
Oh, Paimon knows this one.
Ты знаешь, да?
There are two styles of cooking in Liyue, known as Li style and Yue style. The flagship restaurant of the Li style is the Leoli Pavilion. Don't talk to Paimon like that. Anyway, Paimon's hungry. Let's...
Да-да-да, Паймон голодная, понятно. Найдите Чайлда. Ну, сейчас найдем. Куда деваться? Блин, можно было только оттуда спрыгнуть и все.
Aha, you made... As promised, I found someone who can help you.
Oh, where is he?
He certainly is. Come, I took the liberty of setting up a business dinner.
Ну, пойдем.
Welcome back, sir. You honor us with your patronage. Mr. Zhongli is awaiting your arrival in the room you booked.
Hi. Allow me to introduce Mr. Zhong Li, consultant to an organization known as Wang Sheng, and a trusted associate of the Fatui. Indeed, Wang Sheng's line of work can be sensitive at times. Let's just say and we, the Fatui, have always been glad to do business with friends who walk in the shadows.
It is an honor to meet you. I have heard tell of you from Mondstadt.
Discretion? Shadows? Is Wangshan some kind...
Indeed.
Да не
The
бзди.
Wangsheng Funeral Parlor organizes burials.
Did you think he was some sort of hired killer? The Fatui calls many such people friends. But the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor well, they are still... I shouldn't say...
Because I can bring you to see Rex Lapis's vessel.
What?
Don't be so surprised. Sure, the Geo Archon's body has been squirreled away.
Rex Lapis may be the prime of Adepti, but he is ultimately an Adeptus. Many Adepti... The times have changed. You must have felt it too when you were at Jueun Karst. Archons go by many names. The god of contracts, the god of commerce, the warrior god, Morax, Rex Lapis. As you have seen, the time of the Adepti is ending. In years past, Leo's tradition was that a huge memorial service be held to mark the passing of every Adeptus.
Yeah, the killer hasn't even been caught yet.
Ну, мы сейчас
Decide or
поймаем.
not,
Не бзди.
the concern of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is this. When the ritual traveler, Child has told me a lot about you. Since you have had dealings with the animal
Понимаю.
Archon,
Архонт, согласишься, ты
Could I
помочь
ask you to
организовать
help me
прощание
prepare the
церемонии?
Geo Archon's last rites?
A
Ну,
wise
давай,
decision.
ладно.
The Tianquan Ningguang has forbidden anyone from accessing Rex Lapis's vessel, which of course you would need to access if you were to achieve.
Precisely. Only by participating in the rite of parting. If we are
Да.
agreed, come with me.
Отлично. Объясняй.
All right, my bridge building work here is done. You can go if you want to. Don't worry about me. I might just have a few more.
Ага. Так, и чё ты тут? Ну, жри давай. Давай, жри. Жри! Где выход-то? Здесь, что ли? Так, давай. Погнали.
After having experienced the land of the absentee Archon, traveler, how does it feel to know that our Archon and Adepti are here all around you in Liyue?
Свободный.
I see. But I suppose you have yet to experience the substance. Organizing the rite of parting should prove to be an enlightening. Liyue is the most prosperous of the 7 nations, defended by deities. Ningguang of the Qixing has always been on her guard against the Fatui.
Huh. What would Child get out of...
I neither know nor do I wish to know. As far as I am concerned, the Fatui are merely financial sponsors.
Погнали.
These
Давай,
are the
давай.
advance funds that Child has provided. If you use them up, you can go to him to apply for any subsequent funding.
Wow.
Well then, let us be off. The first step in our preparations
Полуночного
shall be to obtain
нефрита.
some pride.
Ага. А он типа что, меня проспонсировал? Или чё? Непонятно. Чё ему? На чё я должен купить? На свои бабки, что ли?
Welcome to the Jade Mystery, my good friends. Would you like to try your luck betting on... It's cheap and it's fun, and who knows, you...
Betting? No, we're here for...
Noctilucus Jade, of Radiant Grade at the very...
Radiant Grade, Noctilucus Jade? I see. You're not a tourist. My apology.
Ну, давай,
What do you
давай.
think? The Jade Mystery is an old name in the jade business. Just look at that wonderful quality. Rex Lapis doesn't offer...
These 3 pieces really do look pretty. But how do we pick? Should we just grab one and go?
Oh? You want me to decide? If it were me, the answer would be simple.
Oh? And that...
I'll take them all, boss.
Oh, you act with such panache, good sir.
Oh, wait, boss! That one didn't count! We need to discuss... Hey! If we only need 1 for the ritual, aren't we wasting 3 times the more if we buy them all?
Oh, more. It is as you say.
Huh? How do you not think about Mora when...
If one must always consider Mora before acting. All Mora is currency, but not...
What? So loaded that he doesn't even bother hunting for a...
No need to waver. Even when I am constrained by more... Evaluating the quality of Noctilucus Jade is indeed very tricky. As crude ore, only after the item made using Noctilucus Jade has taken If you return to those crafty merchants to quibble, they will counter by saying that your crafting bench is to blame.
Whoa! To think it's that easy.
But there is a way to truly evaluate this jade. A fool sees the pointer and misses the moon.
What does that mean?
If you point at the moon with your finger, a wise man knows that you are pointing at the patterns, the facade. These are all the finger. Dr. Lucas Jade of excellent quality would have superior pyro. I have imparted the priceless secrets of the jade.
Priceless, huh? Paimon's just said.
Так,
We're
и
about to
чё?
buy some rocks, boss. But can you let us burn them first?
Burn them? You can't do that, my friends. If you were to do so, what would I have to sell? That would... well... fine. As you wish, then. How about this? I can take a small sample of all...
Don't worry. I know the rules. As long as we can prove that it is good jade, you will not take a loss.
All right. Take these as samples. I've carved them off with a knife and tagged them to boot.
Каждый из них.
Aren't these too thin? Even paper's thicker. No, even a bug's wings are thicker. These are almost...
Stingy? I've already been very...
But wouldn't something this thin go poof if we held it to the fire?
It can't be helped. Trying to deprive a merchant of his profits would be like forcing a ravenous wolf to vomit up the food in its stomach. Nonetheless, under the right conditions.
What sort of conditions?
While we add the high temperatures using pyro, we can use hydro to reinforce it from within. This way, the samples will not disintegrate.
Oh! Oh, sir, to think you were...
Strictly speaking, asking for samples when we have not yet agreed to purchase the goods is unfair. Trade in Liyue must be based upon fairness.
Well, guess we just need to find a place to try this out.
А,
You mean that
кухня.
one mean restaurant?
That would not do. It is a place
Полно
where people
людей,
come and
выйдет
go.
из-под контроля. Так.
Oh, Paimon remembers. We once saw this
Ага.
big pot. Now, let's pack.
Погнали. Так. Фига себе, далековато, чувачок. Ну ладно. Ну ладно.
It has been a long time since I last set foot in the Nation of Wind. A friend of mine from Mondstadt would always bring a few bottles of locally brewed dandelion wine whenever he came to visit me in Liyue. It must be said that the famed liquor of the land of pastorals is far better than Sumeru's frigid snake.
That's the pot. It looks like the hilly trolls are still using it. It's a bit impolite, but we gotta cut the line. Hup, get, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
На, получи, фашист, гранату. Так,
There's still soup in here. These hilly trolls sure have big appetites. This soup looks like it could be used as our hydro-elemental protection. Let's... We're ready to go. Use pyro to keep making the pot hotter until we get the results we need.
чтобы поддерживать температуру в котле, пока
Mr.
мы...
Zhongli said that the shinier and bluer the...
Так.
Whoa! That light came from the first Noctilucous Jade! nosy neighbors. Let's take care of them and continue again after.
Твою. Все, Натя. Опять еще раз. Опять?
They don't give up, do they? Looks like they're mad that we ruined their food.
Заколебали вы тут лазить. У меня котел остывает.
Jade, wasn't it? It was so much shinier than the rest. Let's go with that one. Let's head back to the Jade Mystery to buy some jade, shall we?
Ну, давай. Вернитесь в Луе и найдите Шитоу. Так. Где он тут?
You're back, my friends. I've kept the goods for you. Which of them?
Номер 3.
Exactly. That's the one Paimon remembers.
No problem.
Then we'll take a box of the third type of jade.
Done. All the same, and pardon me for asking, but I'm curious.
I suppose it would not hurt to tell you.
Parting? Oh, dear. Oh, it's hard to believe. Even though the jade... It is said that when our lord lost his way while going incognito in the city to... Alas, all things must pass.
Are you sure? You didn't want to even give us an inch...
If not for our lord's protection, this city wouldn't exist as it does now.
I'm sure Rex Lapis will...
In the safe hands of the Liu Chising and good...
All right. Thank you.
Now that we've made our choice...
Hey, wait a minute. He said it was half...
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I must have forgotten to do... As I thought. I didn't...
Any what?
Mora. My apologies. Another oversight on my part.
Oh, that won't do. This isn't some small sum. That's a relief. Have a look.
It's fine. Just enough for half price. Though, to be honest, it'd be all right even if the sum wasn't...
Well, it's settled then. Let's take this jade to Yujing Terrace. That's where we plan...
Look at you bossing everyone around. You didn't cough up a single Mora.
Ага, забывун, блин. Долбаный. И куда теперь? Наверх? Че, нету, что ли, другой дороги? Блин, покороче. Столько в обход идти. Чё? Куда положить? Сюда положить?
We can leave the jade here. I have already called for a jewelsmith to shape them into the implements that we will need. Ah, yes. I have yet to go and see Child. So, as for the jewelsmith's remuneration...
Guess we can't do anything else.
Yes. I have already rented this location, and have begun making preparations for the rite. The Liu Qixing have agreed to this arrangement.
But when something this big happened here, although with that said, since we also
Traditionally, we call it the...
Ah, right! That's what it was called. You seem to know everything.
One must think that they already have someone in mind. Or perhaps they already know. Surely they must have found all the These things are for the authorities in Yujing Terrace to consider. Before the rite is conducted, the exuvia will be kept temporarily...
Golden House?
The only mint in Liu, which is to...
Oh, no! Paimon wasn't thinking, but why do you know this, Miss...
Since the rite of parting has the approval of the Qixing, it is a semi-official event. As such, there is perhaps each has their motive. In Liu, where the god... Well then, we should go and prepare the
Perfumes?
No. Perfumes used to honor the gods must be fresh. Silk flower petals contain a fibrous material of good quality. Often
It's time for Zhongli's lecture.
We shall not speak of the details right now.
Ну и чё теперь? Мы тестируем шелковицу тоже? Капец. О, Андрей. Андрей, Андрей. Привет, Андрей. Так, ладно. Ниже. В смысле? Где там? Там что есть? Ага, вот.
Hey, boss, do you sell silk flowers here?
Silk flowers?
Which kind?
Ugh, you ignorant shoppers. Oh,
Golden House Maiden, Valley Weaver, and Fate's Yearning.
my goodness, this gentleman is quite the connoisseur. You two must be his servants. Please refrain from any further attempts to contribute. Now then, please peruse at...
Silk flowers exhibit different properties based on how their environmental conditions. Just look at the abundant foliage here. By contrast, this variety thrives in any dark, damp location, often in large clusters. Lastly, this strain is quite the recluse. Unlike its exuberant cousins, flowers and foliage silk flowers have all but disappeared from the wild today due to geographical change.
Wow! A true connoisseur. Most of that was new.
I possess but a smattering of trivial knowledge. My traveler friend is the one to watch. They are on track to set foot in every corner of the world.
Oh, Mr. Zhongli, you're way too humble.
I'll take them all, but
Again?
how can I put this? When purchasing opera tickets, it is natural to decide, but this silk flower purchase is not. Perhaps you don't know. Tradition states that we should decoct perfume for, like several other tedious and complicated. But this is the only rite of parting to take place for one of the 7 in 3. Now that's settled.
Как ты много болтаешь, блин.
Again? Zhongli?
If I may interject.
Yes.
Gosh, well, why didn't you it would be bad luck to since these flowers will be...
Are you serious?
Why wouldn't I, if he hadn't written the...
Huh. So much folklore here revolves around Liyue.
Thank you, boss.
Our skins?
Please, it's the least I could do.
So, now now that we've got the flowers, how do we make the perfume?
Ideally, with the help of an expert. Unfortunately,
Talk about first world.
hence I need you to help by asking around in the city.
So this time we get to go around town looking for.
I will wait for you near the statue of the set.
Maybe we can find some good candidates at the Adventurers Guild. Let's ask Lan. She's master of the Leo.
Похоже, я ввязался в какую-то авантюру. Сейчас еще и платить придется. Вот к этой надо, да?
Lan, we need to.
I stopped accepting commissions a long time ago.
Oh, it's not that kind of favor. It's just a teen.
Do I look like the kind of girl who...
Well, Paimon thinks you smell amazing. So come on.
Now that you mention it... Yes, there is... Oh, it must be from the Qingxin flowers I picked on the way back.
Aha! The truth is out. Lan's got a soft spot for wildflowers.
No, they were for medicinal use only. Anyway, this is a pointless conversation. If you want to know about perfume...
The fortune teller, right? Paimon, thanks, Lan. See you around.
Hello. How may I...
We've come to ask you a question.
Perfume? I rarely think to use it, let alone about how to make it my... That said, some of the cosmetics I use, since I usually set up my stuff...
That's the word.
While we're on the subject, have you never heard anyone mention...
Yanger? Oh!
Yes, that's her. Many a rich family's daughter has gotten her to make perfume for them.
Great! This is just the intel we need. Finally, we're getting somewhere.
О, господи. Ну пошли уже, пошли скорее. Куда идти? Кш отсюда, с дороги.
Well, hello. You found me at last. I've been waiting for you.
What? How did you know we were coming?
Oh, I heard a rumor about a couple who were snooping around town. Actually, I was starting to worry you wouldn't find me. This is the ultimate test of
Snooping around? Why are you making it out like we're...
What can I say? People love to talk. Relax. I know why you're here. You want to get 3 in 1. You have extreme tastes for someone your age. Maybe the rumors I heard were true. Is that the best you could come up with? Even if you were genuinely offering perfume to a deity, that doesn't
Zhongli was right. People don't remember this.
As one of my favorite poems goes.
That went over Paimon's head.
In short, I'm happy. So, where is a good place for making sweet, sweet perfume? You mean Wanmin restaurant? Good choice.
Так. И... Ну, встретился я.
I've had a word with Chef Mao. Are you ready to please me?
What did you...
I meant make me proud. Well, I'm setting up.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Где? Вода. Набрать воды. Да, давай.
This water will do. Now, I need you to extract the silk flower essence. Perfume making uses an altogether different technique from alchemy. Here, let me teach you. You need to keep your wrist firm
so your hand doesn't slip. Now use your strong hand to stir it with a persistent rhythm. Keep going until the juices start to come out.
Двигать вверх-вниз. Ритм продолжать до тех пор, пока не начнет выделяться жидкость.
Ooh, now take these. Don't forget to do all three. They look visually identical during the essence extraction process, but I will put them into separate.
Чтобы ты не запутался. Добудьте... Так. Алхимия. Тоскующие формы. Создать. Подтвердить. Так, это что? Создать, подтвердить. И это создать, подтвердить. Так. Отдайте. Отдайте. Нате.
Wow, the essence is placed into. You must take care to control the heat during this process. So please focus on controlling. Don't waste a drop of that essence now.
Не пролей ни капли. Так.
All three perfumes are ready. And you, my friend, a testament to the lengths you will go to for romance. It's so rare to see nowadays. Wow, you actually... You know, you're cuter than people give you credit for. If I didn't have my guard up, I can... Anyway, shall I give you a brief overview of each
Paimon wants to hear this.
This first one is sweet as candy, straight out of a... The second one is for those with more refined taste. Finally, the third one has a soft but lingering scent. All clear? Don't get them mixed up now. You'll ruin... Good. Be sure to come visit if you... I'll leave you with some parting... One who tries to sail 3 Come and...
Let's take these 3 perfumes over to the Statue of the Seven. Mr. Zhongli's probably been waiting a
Давай
while.
посмотрим, что у тебя там. Шеф-повар есть. Купить. Сахар. Купить. О, у нее тут есть тоже рецепты. Надо все их купить. Мало ли, как говорится, что может понадобиться. Так, барахло. Вот оно. Все рецепты используем, изучаем. Так, статуя Архонта. Ну, давай. Так, Чунли.
We've brought the perfumes, Mr. Zhongli. Did we take too long? You were just staring up at the statue.
Oh, you're back. Compared to the watch that Rex Lapis's statues have kept over Liyue, this...
Well, how can a person compete?
That is true. Well...
3 sets, and not...
Thank you both. Let us offer them up.
This is the first kind of perfume. Miss Yin, this is the second kind. The third kind has a gentle but lingering fragrance. like the dusk mist, and it's a favorite of mature ladies. Oh, what was that? That's the one older ladies like, right? Does that mean that
Rex Lapis has taken on countless forms.
What a shame. We only got...
We can leave that to the authorities. Let us focus on the fond farewell for Rex Lapis.
So, we finished another step in our preparation.
Next, I would like the two of you to help me borrow the
Cleansing bell.
At present, a friend of mine named Madame Ping is the guardian of the cleansing bell.
Sure, but aren't you going to come...
Ah, I have certain reasons why I cannot be there in person.
Man, why's he gotta be...
Да чё? Любил он ее, наверное, нежно. А потом разлюбил. Вот поэтому и не может встретиться. Ху-ху-ху-ху. Так, где она там? Серьезно? Опять наверх? Да блин, ну хорош. Вот она.
All things must change. Youngster, are you here to admire the flower? But it's a shame.
What happened to them?
Back in my day, people said that glazed... If they heard beautiful sounds like... But if they heard too much wild...
So that means these flowers...
Yes, the rumors of Rex... Some say it was a Fatui plot. Others say that the Chising made it all up. This harbor is like a... Well, I shall say no more. This old woman's grown too old and naggy. Ah, that old trinket. An old friend of mine used to wear it on his person. Back when I was... He saw me gazing at it often, but he told me then that if someone should come to borrow that bell, I should not be loathed. It has been many years, and still, though, Oh, these old bones are so slow to look for things. I doubt you can wait that long.
What a weird thing to...
All right, children, there is no need to worry. I didn't place the bell very...
Do you live near here, Granny?
Oh, an old lady like me can't afford to buy a place in this city. See this ceramic teapot? My entire household is in here.
How does that work? Hey, even if it was like that...
Oh, youngsters. I simply mean that the bell is somewhere...
Так, чайничек, ну... Seriously?
Where are we? What just happened?
Youngsters, this is where this old woman keeps all her things. Quickly now, go fetch that bell.
Whoa! That sounds like Granny's voice. So, this is her teapot? What's going on?
Oh dear, so many cobwebs. It seems I really haven't cleaned it in a long while. Sorry to trouble you, children. Please help an old lady clean up.
Поможем, не бзди, бабуля. Сейчас мы устроим тут клининг.
You noticed? The cobwebs were made of elemental energy.
Блин, вот эти вот... Да ты твою ж мать! Чё дальше? Лететь? Куда лететь? А, туда лететь. Так.
Do you think this old granny could also be an adeptus? Hyman's more and more convinced that she's an adeptus. But don't they all live in Julian Karst? Why would she stay in the city?
Ага, ледяные ребятишки. Ай-яй-яй, бобошечка. Да блин, опять вы.
One of these too. Or at least we wouldn't have to camp outside.
Нифига себе бабуля тут запрятала. Колокольчик.
Youngsters are so quick on their feet. Now, let me see. All right, that'll do. Come on out now, children. Oh, in and out in no time. You youngsters really are quick. An adeptus. Oh, as to whether I am one or not, child.
Hyman kinda knows what you mean. Don't you think it's weird? Something's just...
Oh, don't be silly. But no matter what, we're to cry, now that you have come to borrow the... So, why would I be unwilling to lend you the bell? Oh? Well, if it came to that, we haven't met in a while anyway. It would be nice to share a drink and well, you must have things. Oh, and do tell the person who said that if they have time, they can come over for tea.
We will. Thanks, Granny.
Да, хорошо. Положите ароматическое масло, и это колокольчик очищения на место. Ну, допустим, ладно. О, ты уже здесь, чувак.
Indeed. This is the cleansing bell. Let's place the perfume we've prepared inside.
Да-да-да, мы уже приготовили все. Давай только быстрее.
Of course. How would I know that the bell...
That's suspicious. But if you don't want to talk... Oh, yes, that... If you have the time, you can come over for tea. I don't have much to offer.
That tone does not suit you. Still, when a suitable time arrives, I'll bring a spot of fine tea and pay
От
her a
бабуля
visit.
никто голодным еще не уходил.
Next.
Ooh, Paimon loves...
No. Kites are children's. I will explain it to you.
Oh, sure.
О. Так. Еще змеев надо накупить, да? Ну ладно. Ну ладно. Так, бабуля.
Sir,
Yes, thank you.
it's rare to see customers who want to buy this type of kite nowadays.
Well, this is Mr. Zhongli. We've talked about a whole bunch of things while traveling with him. He seems to know Liyue's favorite topics, money and government.
Well, that's because I prefer to share fun things with you.
Children's toys are very fun things, that's for sure. Finely crafted toys are well loved by children, but this craft itself... I have made kites in Liyue for 40 years.
Indeed. These are...
I took the liberty of coloring outside the line. As for the kite that honors the Geo Archon, one must follow the contract given right down to the last letter. These
Paimon's heard that name before. Huh?
The design of this kite displays a firm grasp on the cyclicality, and these markings of tree and leaf pay due. Justice flows across the... Well then, Granny Shan, I shall take these back with me. As for...
Well, allow me.
О, явился, не запылился.
Hey, it's Child!
No way. I see Mr. Zhongli's the same as ever. He knows a great deal about money, or perhaps...
How has he not died of hunger?
Child, you are as fond of jokes as ever. Well then, the rite of parting requires helping hands as well as materials.
Oh, by the way, take this bag of money. You probably won't want to let Seems I missed out on some interesting information. I suppose I'll just have to find a more opportune moment next.
Да-да-да. Именно так. И чё надо? Поход по магазинам. Наймите 3 рабочих. Так.
Hiring help?
Adventure. Venturing into the...
That's not hard. Almost a bit too easy for a reserve adventurer. Never mind.
A most fair price.
Так, у нас 50 000, да? 3 работников нам надо нанять. Давай 10. Или 5. Давай 7. Пополам. 7500 давай. Не хочешь, да?
Let's see. No, go higher, or I'm...
10. Тогда, ладно, бог с тобой.
5 geocrystal flies. Yes, I do...
Так. Вот с этим вот еще надо. Тук,
A
так.
full day of odd jobs at Eugene Terrace. No problem. 20.
Whoa, that's expensive. Could you...
Hero of Mondstadt?
Well, you may never have heard of this hero, but it seems you've heard of Mora nonetheless. Thus, I will simply pay the whole sum.
Уже тебе не нравится, да? Ну давай, чувак. Блин, сейчас ему отдадим 25, а там еще 30 ему надо будет. Давай 18. Давай 18 тысяч мы тебе дадим. А? 25 много. 18 тебе дадим.
No loss to me for a day's work.
Угу. То есть можно было еще сбрасывать. Ясно. Так, и где третий? Ну, я так и думал, что он тоже. Так, тик-тук.
So what's the job?
Let me see. We are still missing some wooden...
No problem. That'll be 20,000 mora for a single trip.
Done.
Давай-ка поторгуемся, чувак. Давай. Ну, 20-то многовато. Давай мы тебе дадим 15. Ок?
Let me think. Deal. Let's practice.
Угу. Добро, бобро. Надеюсь, это не из моих денег все считалось.
All finished then?
You think you can buy us off with some loose change?
Well, how does this sound? You give...
What info do you need? Huh. Does that mean you know what he's after? Yikes! You're right! Signora!
You both need to calm down. Just what is this about?
Next, we need some everlasting incense. For this, we need to go to Boo Boo Pharmacy. The fight is...
Everything is fine. I was just informing them that they need not return the surplus Now, if you'll excuse me.
Что-то он обманщик. Не нравится он мне. Ой, как не нравится. Хижина Бубу. Где? Хижина Бубу. Ага, вот оно. Фига, она тут место себе отгрохала красивое.
The receptionist dessert. Hello.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Huh? Did you hear that?
The reception, it seems.
How about you go?
А, там полторашка.
Oh, there you are. But you can't even reach the counter. Joke's on you. Paimon floats, so height is nowhere. Anyway, there's something weird about it. Can't be.
Welcome to Boo Boo Pharmacy. I am Chi-Chi. Once upon a time, Chi-Chi died. Then, Chi-Chi was saved by the Adepti. Now...
Something like this would be...
Hello.
Excuse me, sir. Did you bring your prescription?
I Surely no prescription is needed to purchase.
Chi-Chi can get your medicine, but only if you show Chi-Chi your prescription.
Zombies are limited to acting within the confines of their orders. And somehow in this case, the zombie issues her own orders to herself. My dear Chi-Chi, we didn't bring a prescription, I'm afraid. But
Okay then.
How did you manage that?
But Chi-Chi helps you.
Since when do customers need to do favors for...
never mind. Just think of it as a peer-to-peer transaction.
Go to Mount Tianheng, find the Guizhong Ballista, and hunt a cocoa goat. Please and thank you.
It's a kind of crossbow turret, installed on Mount Tianheng, located in Tianheng Pass. It was designed...
Mr. Zhongli really...
Apparently not quite. This is...
The cocoa goat is a legendary animal.
Did you want to...
No, just that the cocoa goat is what it looks like. Don't know. Where to find it? Don't know either. Where it came from?
Very well then. Let's start by investigating near the Guizhong Ballista.
What the heck is a cocoa goat?
Да-да-да, кокосовая, кокосовая. Шкет. Пнуть бы тебя. Так, гора Тяньхэ. Тяньхэ, Тяньхэ. Ну ладно, пошли посмотрим, что это за кокосовая коза. Ну я бегу, бегу. Это типа туда? Что ли мне? Есть проход? Да чтоб тебя. Придется драться с тобой, да? Да чтоб вас. Блин, с двумя драться сразу тяжеловато. Уж больно они это. Больно они нудные. И агрессивные. Так, там еще что ли факел есть, да? Придется лезть туда, да? Давай, давай, летим. Не поняла. Еще что ли есть палки? Только две зажгли, да? Тут нету. Тут тоже нету. Не понял. Ничего я не понял. Тут нету. Ладно. Пофигу на эти штуки. Вполне возможно, они там где-то наверху. Вот он, да. Я же говорил. Так, 3. И где-то должен быть 4. 4 мы сейчас найдем. Да ведь? Мы же найдем 4 где-нибудь. Вот она, баллиста, да? О, там сундучок, да? Ну ладно.
It's huge! Paimon can totally believe it took an Adeptus to build this, but how do you operate this thing? Aw, what?
After millennia of wear and
So what are we gonna do?
You almost make it. That said, let me as I recall, there is a if we can retrieve the spare parts.
So, what you're...
I have a smattering with the parts in hand. I could at least tinker.
Where is that supply post?
Сюда?
We can definitely write this off as incidental gains.
Богатенько для одного сундука. Так, и... Что? Где этот военный склад? Починить.
These. One moment. I will. It is done. The great. It's easy enough. We simply need to do this. Look, it even has a scope.
Over here we have nothing. And over there...
Hey! Just what do you... So you fixed up this turret because...
Not a turret. A Guizhong ballista. Also, kindly state your name before you ask a question. It's just...
Are you blind or something? This area is supposed to be chock full of hidden treasures. But you can't get anywhere near them with this thing. Last time we approached the mountain, it nearly skewered one of our guys. A few of us risked our lives to disarm it, which amazingly we managed. And then we turn our back. The next thing you'll be repairing...
Tut tut. Vandalizing the legacy of it. It is not we who need
До свидуля. Да ё-моё.
Another test subject. That tingle? Have a little taste. I got careless. Picked the wrong test subject. That tingle? Picked the wrong test subject.
Так. И где он? Где он? А, вот он. Он упал и не умер. О, снова туда, да?
No pain, no gain.
Вот ему надо было не сдохнуть, блин. А мне теперь залазить туда-обратно.
No pain, no gain.
Сюда же, да, вроде залазили? Да, вот они. Здорово, козлы.
These lowlifes didn't.
Troubling ourselves over this rabble.
Oh yeah, that.
A search using the Gwei. What's more, a control.
Which means a Paimon wouldn't go there.
We won't solve.
Good idea. We did our. Let's dance.
Так, вернуться в хижину Бубу. Вернемся сейчас.
Come on, we can do it.
Forgive us. We were unable to fulfill our end of the contract.
What a disappointment.
Aw, poor Chi-Chi. Why does Paimon feel so guilty all of a sudden?
Cocoa goat milk is tasty. I'm sorry. I have a poor. Here. This.
Huh?
I owe you both an apology.
Never mind, Zhongli. You didn't know.
Excuse me, everyone.
Oh. Sorry, but Paimon's gonna leave the job of shattering this poor kiddo's world to you.
No.
Seems Chi-Chi took this pretty hard.
Someone learnt a valuable life lesson today, then?
Might I ask who?
Ah, how rude of me. I'm Baiju, boss of the Boo Boo Pharmacy.
Paimon thought Chi-Chi was the boss. Turns out, what a sorry state of affairs. This little mascot is. The medicine. The snake is speaking. I prefer to stay silent, but faced with strangers, I must speak, lest you.
Don't mind.
Do you sell everlasting
Everlasting incense?
Whew, at last.
3 million mora. Top quality. Guaranteed.
Aw, too bad the Chising have taken it over for now.
3 million. An innocuous number in and of itself.
It's a crazy number. We'd never be able to make that much mora. And as for.
This is correct.
What are we gonna do? Is this.
Coco goat. Coco goat. My side.
Hey, let's laugh.
I'm almost in tears over here. Thank you. That was the best laugh I've had in a long time. Excuse me, sir. Dr. Baiju, isn't it? Truly honored. If Boo Boo Pharmacy needed a stable supply of, say, coconut milk.
Strange. I knew the Fatui infiltrated.
Coconut milk. Baiju, quick. Chi-Chi wants coconut milk.
Ah, Yes, of course, Chi-Chi. Anything you want. Thank you, child. I look forward to a successful collaboration in the future. I can give you a discount on that.
That's like
2,990,000. Also an innocuous number in an... Well, now that this is settled, we must head back to Yujing Terrace. Mr. Child, Dr. Baiju, little Miss Chi-Chi, see you soon.
That lot is an absolute riot. So, you've been eavesdropping.
Yes, Master Child. They spoke.
Well. Ningguang and her Qixing cronies. I apologize, but I warned you.
О, опять туда бежать, да? Блин, он когда-нибудь закончится, этот квест, или нет? Столько болтовни ненужной.
Well, as it stands, we've hired helpers, and we've acquired the...
Whoa, finally!
Well, traveler, have you gained anything odd? Which the questions that such travel to treat you to a meal. Oh, yes, don't worry. Tonight I shall take you both to an old...
Hole in the wall? As in a...
Indeed.
Ой, дождитесь, 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 дождитесь. Так, чё надо дождаться-то? Так, что ли? Дождались? Погнали в ресторан, чё? Не дай бог не дашь, Пайман, вкусный какой-нибудь бургер. Натравлю на тебя, сожрет всех вас тут за такой долгий квест. Вот он тут сидит. Сажусь.
Ah, you're here. Their third round knockout is not for lightweights. I ordered some wine fermented...
If it is to your liking, dear
Hey, there's even a storyteller!
Besides fine wine, the excellent ambient. But when I say ambient...
As you all know, what does it mean to have... Imagine. Behold, the... They say that when Lady Ningguang ponders important affairs, she retreats to her jade chamber with none but her 3 closest confidants in tow. Why brings she these trusted 3 to sift through sources, dig through documents, looking for information? Piece by piece, facts and figures paint a picture on the walls of the chamber. But well before the wall is filled, Lady Ningguang's mind is made up. Having made her call, she has every last document shredded, and whoosh, she scatters the shavings out her window. Ah, look at them, how they billow in the wind like a sudden swirling blizzard. As the fragments fall, traces of text flicker before the eyes of the merchants of Liyue, like ink stains in white snow. The saying goes, the rarest treasures in the land are the words brought by the paper snow. For the words of the Tianquan have the power to move mountains, and all throughout the land know it.
Ну все, что ли? Господи.
These are but scraps of merely grasped.
At last I have found you. Who's there? Wait, however, I am an emissary of the Liyue Qixing. My name is Ganyu, secretary at the Yuehai Pavilion. Well, in concrete terms,
Ningguang sent you?
My apologies, you who have returned from, but I have with me a letter from Lady Ningguang. She invites you to her palace.
An official invitation.
Lady Ningguang said this. Invite her to. I wish to meet her at the Jade Chick.
Oh.
And with that, the what we foresee will be meeting people that have way more money than Paimon could ever catch.
You'd best be on your way now. But don't forget about the rite of parting.
Don't worry, we won't
Ага. Ну, наконец-таки повысились мы. Ой, господи. Да? Мы же повысились? Нет? Да блин. Чего не хватает-то? Так, ладно, будем с этим попозже разбираться. Видео и так затянулось достаточно. Спасибо, что смотрели, проявили, как говорится, терпение. Подписывайтесь на канал, ставьте лайки. Будем продолжать сюжетную линию, будем продолжать качаться, развивать героев, отряды. И надеюсь, будет интересно, весело. Всего доброго, до новых встреч. Спасибо, что смотрели. Пока-пока.